All right, man. Top 5 female artists, dude. I've been putting off doing this. I have no clue what I'm doing. I know nothing about female artists, and I am not ashamed to admit that. I know a lot of guys get on here and they want to pretend like they know everything. You know, everybody knows everything about comics and we're so wise. No, I'm not. I'm trying to learn. I want to learn something new. And I've been plucking at this. I've been looking. I've been seeing names. And I just can't fucking understand it. I can't understand it. I'm not going to just dub these new comic book artists the greatest comic book artists ever that are females. You know, I kind of took me a while to learn my male artists, you know, comic book artists. Maybe you guys could help. Thank you, Carla Cohan. Okay. I want to make a list and I want to start picking at it. I know who my number one is. All right. So I got my number one. Super big fan of my number one. I don't have a number 2 through 5. I would like to learn some new shit. I feel like I know a little bit. Let's just try to figure this out. All right. Top 5 comic book female comic book artists. We got Joelle Jones, Megan Levin, Tula Loyalty, Emma Rios. I don't know any of these fucking people. And when I start seeing people I know, they're illustrators, they're not artists. So maybe this is too big of a task for just your boy to do. Jenny Frism is definitely a name I know. What's the other one? Peach Momoko, of course. Those two. My favorite's Mary Severin, without a doubt. So we got 3 artists so far, and there's more than that. Louise Simonson, is that one? So I hope by the end of this video, people could get a grasp on some of these artists. Brittany Williams, aka Hellcat, Goldie Vance, 1930s Nina Albright, Bernard B. Ruth Atkinson, aka Ruth Atkinson Ford. What the fuck? Okay. 10 black female comic book illustrators. That's not what I want. 15 most important women in comic book industry 2023. 5 artists who are known how to draw comic book girls. That's not what I want. Top 5 female. I'm just going to put female women comic book artists. Gail Simone, Colleen Duran, Anne Nikinte, Trina Robbins, Becky Cluhan, Maria Henley, Judith Hunt, Barbara Croft, Louise Simonson. Louise Simonson's a big one. Nicola Scott, Fiona Staples, Jackie Orms, Kelly Sue Durgic, Karen Berger, Jill Thompson. Liv Stromquist, Rita Estillery, Susan Fregelius, Christina Alver, Carla Ventriska, Nora Schlintzler, Dorothy Ofer, Dora Slater, Elizabeth Pick. So I recognize Louise Samuelson, Rian Gonzalez. Do you have any actual top five, or are you just reading the internet? I don't have a top five. I'm putting it together while I make the video. I'm trying to figure this out. This is a group activity. I'm trying to learn. I don't have shit. I admittedly came in here and I'm trying to learn about shit I don't know about. So I'm not the biggest female fucking comic book artist fan, but I don't want to just submit and say all of the artists from right now. I would like to learn about someone from the past if I could. I'm sure there's people from the past that's better than all these. What up, Free Key, GT Key, Big Bleaker? So I recognize Louise Simonson. I'm gonna look at some of her art. I want to see her art, not pictures of her. There's no way she did that. That's a Layfield cover. They say that the chick on Swamp Thing is made after her. Looks like she probably did this Spellbound. She did Alpha Flight. Did she fucking do New Mutants 87? I thought that was a Layfield cover. Gonna give y'all a good. I guess she did fucking she might have did that. I mean, I got the book behind me. Let me just look at it. Oh my god. Dude, I thought that was a Layfield cover all these years. So she did the first Cable, guys. She did the first Cable. So no, I'm wrong. Luis is the writer. Oh, she don't do any art. See, fucking Alan told me that yesterday, and I'm putting in artists, and they're bringing her name up, and I'm thinking she's a fucking artist. So Layfield did do the cover. Okay. So why are they giving me this shit? What? Fuck. Who was the other chick I liked? Louise Simonson. I don't know why it's saying art when it's not her art. Oh well. All right. So Mary Severin, Ramondo Fradon, Pia Guerrera, Jenny Frism, and Katie Cook. How about that one chick? I had a cover. It was like Marvel fucking one, and it's like a party that's the party cover. Dotson? Is Terry Dotson a fucking female chick? The Dotson. Dotson's pretty good, right? Terry Dotson. Yeah, I like Dotson. Dotson's pretty good. She's a chick, right? Terry is a man. God damn it. I thought it was a chick. She was married to Walt Simonson. Well, I'm batting 0%. All I have is Mary Severn. All I have is Mary Severn. Jenny Frism and Peach Momoko is going to get 2 and 3 just because I don't know any other fucking female artists. Let me try this again. I'm going to try to Google it. Women comic artists. Eight of the best women comic artists with monstrous talent. Megan Levins, Tola Loite, Emma Rios, Santa. I don't know any of these women. Who are the female artists in comics? I can't find anything. What the fuck? Anne Nicente, creator of Typhoid Mary and Long Shot. Then they have a writer I don't care about. June Brigman, Gail Simone. I wanted to look up Gail Simone. Let me see some Gail Simone art. I knew a Simone when I was a kid. There's actually a gangster named Simone. Gail Simone art. I've been wanting to check out some Gail Simone art. Oh. I thought she was a little older, but she does a lot of Red Sonja, Batgirl, Wonder Woman. Let's just go with the top one. It looks like a Gail Simone self. The chicks. Gail Simone. Did she do this one? Damn, that's a good one. She did that one. I like Gail Simone. Gail Simone's pretty good. I'm with it. What do y'all think? Where are we at now? Rachel Dotson. Okay, Severin, Fredon, Frism, Momoko, Yoshi, Sinapo, Lapichino. Oh shit, never mind. Yeah, Jenny Frism and Peach, there are another 80s that worked on everything back then. Well, at least the chat could give y'all some good information. Gail's another fucking writer. Gail didn't fucking, oh my god, all these women that write trump the artists. That's pitiful. I thought she was an artist too. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. Let's try again. So I'm not finding anything worth a shit. If that's another chick, bro, or another writer, then I'm just fucked. All right. Who draws the best women? No. How many? No. Who was the first female comic artist? Who are the female comic artists in comics? Thank you. That's what I want. Let's try this and Nocenti out. Let's try that out. And Nocenti. If it's a fucking another writer, I am so sorry, guys. Is it another fucking writer? Ann Nocenti and John Romita. Is she an actual artist or what? Let me look up her shit. It don't look that. Okay, Wikipedia. Innocenti, born American journalist, filmmaker, teacher, comic book writer, and editor. Yep, she didn't do any of the art either. Well, shit. Let's try Carla Cohen. Let's try Carla Cohen. All these chicks are creators. I recognize their names and I think they do art and they're just creators. Sorry. Carla Cohen. I think I'm just going to be stuck with Marie Severin, Peach Momoko covers. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Harley Quinn. I like that. Uh-oh, we got company, guys.
What's going on?
Maybe
Biggie?
you can make some sense out of this for me, Jeff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, bro.
Gail Simone is a writer. Actually, she's not an artist. Yeah, so
I saw that. I'm learning all these chicks are writers.
Yeah, so
oh, good. Now we got Becker. Maybe we can actually get 5 female artists with Jeff. You guys can figure that out for me. So
I listen to mine. I like Ramona Fradon.
Out here. Tell me how you feel, Becker.
Well, I like Ramona Fradon for Silver Age. She's co-creator of Metamorpho.
All right, let me look that up.
Well, I'll show you some of her art right here. She drew this.
Oh.
Ramona, Ramona. Fradon, Fradon.
So you watch enough of my FR... What?
Fradon.
ADON art. Thank you. Okay, so you probably... I see you watching my channel enough to where I feel like you probably know what kind of art I like. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that many female artists.
I think you'd like Ramona because she's got that classic Silver Age look you like.
Yeah. I'm seeing her stuff now.
Yep.
Yeah, she's
that to me would be stuff you would appreciate the history of. And she may not have been the first female comic artist, but she's one of the first. And here's the thing, Biggie, you can still get work from her. Isn't that crazy? She's in her early 90s and she's still drawing. She's still doing commissions. You can commission her today.
Oh my gosh.
Trina Robbins is another one. Yeah, she's the one that co-created.
Yeah. Oh, this girl is amazing. I love Metamorpho. Metamorpho is one of my favorite characters.
You can get a pencil Metamorpho from her for about $80.
Dude, that's
$80 to $100.
Yeah, compared to some of them, man. So
who was you saying, Jeff? Who was you saying, bro?
Trina Robbins. She's the co-creator of the outfit for Vampy, but she did some Wonder Woman too. She drew Wonder Woman. She's known for doing she's known for doing Wonder Woman mostly. So
American cartoonist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. That's really good too.
Mm-hmm. She's another old school one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, Spider has a good one. Sabine Rich.
Sabine's another good one.
I was looking on YouTube and I literally couldn't find any subjects on this topic. I couldn't find anything.
Don Mateek's another one, and then Biggie likes to say, my crush Sarah Frazetta. She's okay, but she's getting there. And, her sister's actually pretty decent. Brittany's actually pretty decent artist.
Ramona Fradon is my number 2. And
I knew
Severn's
you'd like
my one.
Ramona.
Yeah, I gotta take her so far. But I'm going to try to give it a minute before I really figure it out. So who was the next? Who you said Air Spider had a good one, I think. What'd you say?
So look up Sabine Rich, Sabine, and then Rich, just like rich people, RICH.
Yeah. If you're gonna go with Sabine, you're gonna see Don Matique too, because she colors for her too. So yep.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's very pretty. Being rich. So I like the one that he said. What up, comic addicts, Stir, Spidey, Circumstances.
And Marie Severin, that's automatic. I mean, she has so many
That's so
classic.
far, dude. That's my number. It's just like the men, dude. It's like Kirby's so far away from the 2 and 3. My Severin is like millions of miles away from 2 and 3. That's definitely my number one. And I don't understand why, like, chick.
I like Babs Tarr.
Oh yeah,
Babs
Babster.
There's one we haven't talked about. She collaborated with a lot of Gail Simone's Batman run.
How you spell that?
Mm-hmm.
Babs.
Babs, Babs, and then Tarr, Tarr.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I just figured I'd hop on here. I just got home.
Yeah.
I was listening to you in the car, and I was like, "Oh, I've got some."
You got some input for me. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I like that cover. That's probably my favorite Babs Tarr cover.
So
Annie Wu is another one.
Oh yeah, Amy Wu is another. Yep.
Amy Wu.
Yeah.
This is an interesting conversation. WU.
Yeah.
WU, yeah.
We're
Just
gonna check
WU.
out the Rosetta chick too in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy Wu. For some reason popped up.
I thought it was Annie.
Annie Wu.
I think it's Amy Wu. I think.
Is it Amy?
I think it's Amy.
I
think
that's so sad. My memory is going, man.
You're not the only one, man. Mine does too. Every once in a while, I'm like, I think it is this one.
Comic art. I'm probably if anybody in the chat knows how to spell Amy Wu and I'm spelling it wrong, let me know. But Amy Wu. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I think I found it.
Yeah, I didn't. The stuff I saw that came up. Fuck. That circumstance.
Well, fucking weird, but maybe that's her. I don't know. No.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. Okay. Circumstances. This guy, I was just hanging out with him. That's where I came from. He's always got to hash my biscuits. There's an art guy. There's my art guy.
Amy Chu. You sure it ain't Chu? Amy Wu.
It is Amy Chu.
It's Chu. Not Wu. Chu is Chu. That's what it is. It's Chu.
Yeah, everybody loves Amy Chu.
I've been listing a lot of names in the chat.
Good. We can get down to the.
Yeah, I think Mike's suggestion of Ramona Fradon is quite good. Marie Severin, obviously, if you're looking for old school, newer. There's a lot of newer female artists.
Yeah. And Sarah will be in the newer category.
Amy Chu cover artist. Yeah, that was Amy Chu I was showing you.
And probably in Jeff's a little bit more wheelhouse is Julie Bell. Like I know she's
Julie Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, she's not necessarily. She's more like fantasy art than.
What was the first one you said, Spidey? The one more was Severin.
Yeah, well, it's Marie Severin, Ramona Fradon, and then you start looking at that's the one that Mike showed you.
Oh, okay.
The Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay.
I've got a few pieces of art from some female artists as well.
Yeah, show some art, man. I think.
I'm not at home, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So
I think I've learned more than enough than I thought I was going to learn. So I got 2 or 3 that I could keep an eye on now. The Fradon School. Amy Chu might be my favorite modern artist. That's a chick.
Mm.
And you know, just because they are talented, I got to just give them the credit. You know, Momoko and Prism.
There's
That's
a
my
vibe.
lot of female artists coming out of Europe, actually. A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
a lot of new ones, a lot of new artists too, a lot of new comic artists, females.
Yeah, I
And they're
know this. Rian Gonzalez is very popular at the moment. She's got that real sort of kiddie sort of style that she always puts animals on the covers and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like there's like Emma Lupacino, obviously Carla Cohen, Maria Sanapo.
Well, if you put Carla and Perillo right next to each other, you kind of can't tell. Kind of. You put them right.
Well, they are going out together, so it sort of makes
Well,
sense.
they're married now, so it's
Oh,
actually
there you go,
Carla. Yeah, it's Carla Perillo now. Carla Cohen Perillo.
Oh my god, that's a mouthful.
Sometimes I got to try to learn shit that I'm not comfortable with because you never know when you may need to know shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
And Maria Sanapo, I've done 2 live sales with her.
She's married to Marco Santucci. He's another comic artist.
They're not married, I don't think.
Yeah, they're married. They got married.
Are they?
Yeah.
Julie Bell is the goat. I'll check her out.
Yeah, Julie Bell's is actually Boris Vallejo's wife.
Yeah.
So
Julie Bell.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's,
Julie Bell.
high fantasy.
my
It's
God. That's like
Yeah, it's
Rosetta
Conan
shit
art.
almost. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's Conan art.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's on
Fucking
another
A.
level.
She was actually a bodybuilder.
What sent
Well,
you
I've already
down
made my
this,
mind up, lady. It's just sorry, you know. I got Severin, Freyden, Chu, Prism, and Momoko is my 5.
And
I
then
started
Sarah's.
with 1.
There's
Julie Bell might be
Sarah
the-
and Moms.
the
Sarah
hell
and
did I do
Moms.
wrong?
So
Biggie, what started you down this
the path.
topic?
That was I was talking to my buddy and I was talking about like female empowerment and how women are comic book collectors and shit. And I was just thinking, like, if I was a chick, I would be like a big Mary Severin fan and very proud of her work and shit. And I was just thinking, like, why isn't there more chicks that are huge Mary Severin? Maybe there are. I just never seen them or whatever. But and then I started looking on YouTube and trying to learn about it, and it was just something hard that I couldn't Google and figure it out that easy. So I figured, you know, I'd ask some people in the chat and try to hash this out live instead of my own research, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I dig it, man.
I think it too, man. So
I think it helped. I kept seeing like creators, and it would be like a list of chicks, and then half of them would be writers, and I would remember the writers. I'd be like, oh, I know that name. I know that name. I know that
right.
name. But the women was, I don't know.
Yeah, the women artists are a little harder, man. Like we know the women writers more than the artists. It seems like sometimes.
And like a male predominant, you know, for so many years, so profession, but like lately these years, there's so many up and coming, and like ones that have been around for a while that a lot of people don't know, but have come into the light a lot more in recent years as well, which is really good. So yeah, Stephanie Hans, I forgot about Stephanie Hans.
Amanda Connor, I gotta look that one.
Yeah, Amanda Connor.
Amanda Connor's good. Amanda Connor's really good.
Any of the Harleys, any of Vampies. She's done Barbie with she's done some Barbie comics with what was it, Trina Robbins in the 90s. So
Her Harley work's probably what she's known most.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Shit. She might be a boss, dude. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Her and Jimmy Palmiotti.
Yeah, I like it
Mostly.
whenever people do covers and artwork that actually clicks in nostalgia.
Right.
So like a key book or something cool looking. Is this a fucking Connor? That's a Connor?
Yeah, that's Connor. That's Connor's remark, but I don't think the cover's Connor though.
Might not be her art. Okay.
Yeah, but it's a remark by her though.
Yeah, I like Lady F mentioned a few names, but I like Stephanie Hans as well. Like she does some really nice.
Stephanie Hans.
I was about
heard
to say
name
that
before.
she just brought up some good names there.
Damn.
I actually have a black cat from Stephanie Hans that she did for me. She's really nice. Really nice person.
A lot of the artists are though. A lot of the yeah.
Oh,
Because I met
from the guy shit. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn, that was a big book back in the day, bro. People.
I love Die. That was a good series.
I got the whole thick book of it from John, so I read it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Natalie Sanders.
Jumanji meets a twisted game of D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you gotta pick up on you gotta read it and then reread it and try to pick up on subliminals. Is the way I took it. Like,
yeah,
it's trying to teach you shit while you're spacing out. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. I think everybody I got an overload of women artists that I need to I was just now like appreciating Al Milgram and shit like that from Kubert's my shit. I'm a big Joe Kubert fan right now. But I just want to be able to pick up and recognize some of these female artists for how talented they are and not just like document like, oh, there's just a couple. It sounds like there's at least 10, 20 of these chicks that are
there's a lot of them right now. They're coming
more
like Matt Spidey was saying, they're coming up now. So
the early days you didn't see it because you got to think about where comic book artists originally came from. They came from advertising.
Right.
And advertising was a male-dominated field in those days.
I think women get the short hand of the stick because you look at all the greatest artists, and a lot of the times the women, like people, if they learn anything about Kirby, they know how important fucking Rose was, like his wife.
Mm-hmm.
They was even saying that at one point she was doing his autographs for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was signing the books and shit. And
it's estimated over 50% of all Kirby autographs are Roz.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know that she wasn't hammering out some of them fucking covers with them. I don't. She probably collared some of the shit. She's a bad chick, bro.
She used to. I'm a big art collector, and Spidey. We both probably, who I'm thinking of, the guy who has the great Kirby stories and art in that Facebook group, Disco Stew.
Yeah.
And like how he reached out, he just called him, looked him up in the phone book, called him, went over there. Like Jack's like, yeah, come on in, unannounced visitor. Come back to my studio. We'll talk about comic books. And he showed him some art and Roz brought him like cookies and coffee and stuff. It's like,
sounds like
Frazetta you can't do that these days.
It sounds like Frazetta and Ellie. That's what it sounds
like. It's like here's a restraining order for you.
Yeah.
Well, what about Mary Severin and John Severin? Were they brother and sister or like husband and wife?
I think they were.
They're related, weren't they?
I think they were either
related, but was she married to him? That's a really good. I think she was.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Marie
I'm guessing
Severin
yes.
Marie Severin was one of those like forgotten gems that because in as Mike said, male predominant.
She didn't get her flowers till way later.
She did so much work in the early days.
Look at the I think it's Tells 93 or some shit. The one where he's surfing and he's got the Hulk with him and shit. Like that cover's so dope. It almost looks like.
Oh no, he was her older brother. You're right, Biggie.
Okay, yeah. I thought they were
Biggie
related.
Was it.
They probably did like some covers and shit together. John Severin, I don't think I hear some people gush over John Severin, but I feel like Mary was definitely the better producer back then. But they kind of rate her as like a second-rate level artist. Some of the shit she did, like on the Thor Journey into Mystery, where that one fucking first appearance is, not the Living Tribunal, the other fucking one. She did that one. She's done.
My Evolutionary.
It might be the Living Tribunal.
I can't remember. I still
read
that book.
if we're talking about influential women of comic books, do you got to give it to Flo, man? The lady who ran the Marvel offices. I mean, by those standards at the time, she was a secretary, but now you'd call her an administrative assistant. I mean, she did more than just answer the phones. She managed the chaos that was the Marvel bullpen, And there's some classic Flo stories.
Oh, yeah. She was more like
She's
the
a part of the
boss.
history.
Yeah. And they get forgotten about, unfortunately.
Mary Severin. Cover art. How many? She did a few first appearances too, I think. Didn't she do?
She did a lot of
Nova. I think she did
a lot
Nova
of Tales to Astonish and Journey into Mystery, I think.
Flo later became the first female American publisher.
Wow.
For comic books.
She was doing it all by herself anyway.
By 1975. Wow.
All right, well, we're going to tear out of here, man. I think I accomplished my goal. I don't know. What y'all think? We got some info out. It's the best damn female top 5 list on the YouTube. Go find another one. I dare you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Beckerman, Big Spidey, Jeff. Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Thank you. If you rewatch this, read some of the names in the chat if you really want to learn these female. And Becker and Spidey and Jeff did a fantastic job helping me out. Lady Fantastic, great comments, everybody. Good participation, boys. I'll see y'all later down the road, dude. Collector Club.